been to Montreal a million times, but for some reason, well, now with all these computers and everything, it's just like they're not telling your story. It ain't a book. It's just you've been charged with this, and boom, and you went to jail for that. Went to try to do Montreal this year, and they turned me back. So on the way back, I was driving I was hallucinating.
The rape thing?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. So I'm driving back, and mentally, I had reached almost the acme of my madness that I had on my own, and I
driving. What do you mean? When you're driving back, you're hallucinating.
I'm hallucinating. I'm thinking of things. I'm thinking of one of my pets that I love that got killed. I'm thinking about. I'm feeling sorry for myself.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, oh man, it's just, why do I need it? Why? I'm starting to think about God, like, really, my mother's saying things to me like she's being motherly. She's saying, hey, look, God takes things away from you, so your hands are empty to hold better things. And, all of that kind of advice stuff. And I broke down, like the next day. I got home, woke up, was talking to my mother, and I realized that I didn't have a father. I realized what a father is. It's an older man who just loves you and gives a shit. And men, when you fall, men say, get up now. Then you see what's injured. But a woman, my mother wants to heal me stay down. Check your wound. Let me see what's injured. Then let's get you up. But let's make sure you don't get up first, because if you could be hurting more if you get up now. A father, I just never had an adult man older than me that I could just look at like, this is my mentor. I started getting emotional. I'm getting emotional now because I went my whole life.
This was recently.
This is
like last week.
This is last week.
Just now.
40 years old, and I realized at 40 the concept of what a father was.
Yeah.
And that I didn't have it my whole life. And it's been killing me. Like when I first learned, I finally learned that, because I was always trying to be logical to what let me tell you, it's easy to not be in a child's life. A sperm could go on the floor. It's in you. If you come inside of a bitch you don't care about, it's the same thing as coming on the floor. So if you come inside of a woman that you don't want to be with, and she goes, I'm pregnant, you go, well, here's the sperm, bitch. Yeah. So I realized anybody could be my father. I didn't have even a father figure, a mentor. I was raised by other men that I watched.
Right, people you picked that you identified with. Or
that
you
I just watched and said, he's cool, let me try to copy what he is.
But in that conversation with your mother, I mean, was it sadness or anger? I mean, it
was sadness for her. It was sadness for me. It was sadness too, because I have a lot of issues with God. I really desperately want to believe in God. I desperately want to believe in, and I go for what I want out of life. And I know this seems like bullshit, but I just want, I'm the only one in my life of people unless somebody hits the lottery, I'm the only one for about 7 or 8 people that could help elevate life.